Hello everyone. So we are going to cover mensuration today and we'll cover the sums of areas, perimeters of square, circle. So first let's talk about square. So we know that all the sides of square are equal, right? That is A. Area formula of square is A square and perimeter is 4A. Now there will be a case where the diagonal will be given. Okay. Then what we can get the area is half diagonal square. Okay. So these three are the major square formulas that we need to know. For rectangle, we have length, we have breadth. Area is length into breadth. Perimeter is 2L plus B, right? Talking about triangle. Now, there is a general formula for area of triangles, okay? What is that? If we know about all the sides. In equilateral, it's A. All sides are A. But in scalar, all sides are different. So for that case, what we can get the formula is under root of S minus A, S minus B and S minus C. Okay, where S is nothing but half of A plus B plus C. Alright, so now there is also another formula for area, that is half base into height. Always keep in mind, height is always the distance of the other vertex from the base. Okay, this is height for all three and base is this. Okay, so half base into height will get the formula for, will get the half into base into height will get the area of a triangle. Okay, now there are two cases when there is a circle inscribed or a circle circumscribed. When the circle is inside the triangle, then we call it inscribed. Now if we want to know the radius of the circle, how will we get it? We'll get it as half into A divided by root 3. Alright, where A is nothing but the sides of the triangle. Alright, it can only occur inside the equilateral triangle. So all the sides are A. So the radius we can get of the circle like this. Now for circumscribed as well, we can get the area as 2A divided by 2 root 3. That is nothing but A by root 3. Alright, so these are two important formulas that you need to remember. And if there is a case when they say you that find the height of the equilateral triangle when all the sides are given, how can I get it? I'll get it as root 3 by 2A. So these are the formulas that are important. Note it down. So coming to parallelogram. Now we know that in parallelogram we have two diagonals, right? This D1 and D2, and we have a base. Now area is nothing but base into height. What is height? How will you get the height of a parallelogram? This is the height of a parallelogram. So half base into height, we get the area of the parallelogram. And if we want to get the area from the diagonals, that is half D1, D2. Alright. Coming to a circle. Now we know circle has a radius. Therefore, area is pi r square. Circumference is 2 pi r. Now, there is a case when sometimes you will be asked that it has covered this much circumference, so hence find the degree of the arc it is making. Okay. Now we have to find theta. Sometimes you will be asked this. Now, what we know 360 degree is 2 pi r, that is the circumference. Now, if I am asked that for theta degree, what is the circumference that is covered? Can I say 1 degree equals to 2 pi r by 360 degrees? Right? This is the amount of, in meters or centimeter, the circumference covered. Now for theta degree, I can say that it is 2 pi r divided by 360 into theta. Right? When rhombus has two diagonals, the two diagonals are not same necessarily, but if they are same, it becomes a square. Now for rhombus, the area is half d1 d2. And when d1 equals d2, then it is a square. Alright. Now, a trapezium. Trapezium has two parallel sides AB and the distance between those parallel sides, that is h. Area of trapezium will be half sum of parallel sides into height. Alright, so this is the formula for area. So these formulas are very important for the coming problems that we are going to do. The radius of a circular park is 14 meters. Find the area of the park. Radius is given 14 meters. And we have to find the area. So pretty simple. Pi r square, that is 22 by 7 into 14 into 14. That is 7 2, which equals 616 square meters. Alright. A rectangular field has length 50 and breadth 30. Find the cost of fencing it at 20 rupees per meter. So from here we can see length is 50 meter, breadth is 30 meter. Cost of fencing. Now how is fencing? This is a rectangular park, right? Now on the perimeter it will be fenced, right? So perimeter of this field then is 250 plus 30, that is 2 into 80, that is 160 meters. It is 20 rupees per meter. So for 1 meter, 20 rupees. Then for 160 meter, it is 20 into 160. That is nothing but 3,200 rupees. Alright. What is given to us? This diagonal of a square is 14 root 2. Find the area. We know that area of a square is half diagonal square. That is half into 14 into 14 into root 2 is 2. Then we can have from here 196 centimeter square. Radius of a cylinder is 7 centimeter and height is 10 centimeter. Find its total surface area. We have a cylinder and what is given to us? The radius. Radius is 7 and height. This height is given as 10 centimeters. So we all know the total surface area formula of the cylinder, that is 2 pi r plus h, right? So if we given the formula 22 by 7 into radius is 7, 7 plus 17, 748 meters square. Alright, coming to this question. What is given? Find the ratio of area of the square to the area of the triangle. If we say this is A, it is a square, so all the sides are A. So can I say that the area of square is nothing but A square and the area of triangle is nothing but half base into height? What is base here? I can see base here is A into height. I can even see that height is also A, isn't it? So A. So A square by 2. Now what they've asked us area of square to area of triangle. So A of square, A of triangle, that is A square colon A square by 2. There is nothing but 2 colon 1. So I can see option C is correct for us. A wheel makes 2000 revolution in covering a distance of 11 km. Find the radius of the wheel. Total distance it has covered is 11 kilometers. Total revolution is 200 revolution. Then can I say that for one revolution it covers 11,000 divided by 2000 meters, right? That is nothing but 5.5 meters. So one revolution covers 5.5 meters. That is one revolution. So can I say that this one revolution is the circumference of the wheel? So if the circumference is 5.5 meter, we know the formula of circumference as 2 pi r. So 2 pi r is 5.5. Finding the radius, then I can say radius equals to 5.5 divided by 2 pi. That is 55 by 10 into 2 into 22 divided by 7, right? So we can cancel out 11 2 and 11 5. 5 2. So it is 7 by 8. If I convert this into centimeter, then it is 8 by 7 by 8 into 100. What I'll get? I'm getting 87.5 centimeter. Alright. Coming to the next question. The length and breadth of an auditorium are in the ratio of 3:2. So can I say this is the auditorium? Length is 3x and breadth is 2x, right? Area of the ceiling is 600 square meter. So I can say 3x into 2x is 600. Therefore, can I say x square equals to 100? X equals to 10. So I'm getting this is 30 and this is 20. Area of 4 walls is 1500 square meter. Now this is an interesting thing. Area of the 4 walls is 1500 square kilometer. Area of the 4 walls is 1500 square kilometer. So let height be h. Now if I think about the area of the walls and if I try to add them up, you can see that 30 into h twice plus twice of 20 into h is nothing but 1500. This is the 2 walls area, this is the 2 walls area, right? Height we do not know, but we know the side. So this is the total area, right, of the walls. So if we evaluate this, we get 60 h plus 40 h equals to 1500. Now 100 h is 1500. Therefore h is 15. So height of the auditorium is 15 meters. All right. Each side of an equilateral triangle is 42 centimeter, right? So each side is 42 centimeter. Area of the circle inscribed in it. So in the beginning of the lecture, I've told you what is the radius of the circle when it is inscribed inside a triangle, right? What is that? That is a by 2 root 3. What is a? A is the side, that is 42 by 2 into root 3. So I'll get 21, and if I cut this, I get 7 root 3. Now what is asked to me? They've asked the area of the circle. So area of the circle is nothing but pi r square, that is 22 by 7 into 7 into 7 into 3, 462 centimeter square is the answer. Hope you have a nice day. We end our lecture here.